the Health Secretary Wes Streeting says the NHS is being hit by a tidal wave of flu. Last week, thousands of people a day were in hospital in England, more than 6 times as many as this time last year. There were also noticeable rises in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, as Alison Earle reports.
In hospitals up and down the country, it's a similar picture. An unprecedented rise in patients with flu, putting extra pressure on resources.
In the first week or so of December, we saw as many cases as we did in the same period of time in the whole of November. So we're further ahead this year in terms of an earlier onset of flu and a higher peak. We are expecting it to get worse over the next 2 weeks as well. So things are really critical at the moment.
Last week, an average of 2,660 patients in England were treated in hospital for the virus, up more than 40% from the same period last year. Writing in The Times, the Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, said it's left the health service facing a challenge unlike any it has seen since the pandemic. He suggests the numbers could triple by the peak of the pressures, and the NHS doesn't know when the peak will hit. He also appealed directly to resident doctors to call off their latest strike, which is due to start next Wednesday, and accept the government's offer. Mobile vaccination clinics like this one in Solihull are urging those eligible to get a jab.
We started sending mobile vans to areas where we knew there was low uptake and also where there was a good footfall. And actually it's been great because it means people come in who perhaps would have missed their GP or the pharmacy.
To help prevent the spread in many settings, it's a return to masks.
I think it's a necessary thing to have to do.
I'm not keen, to be fair. I find it quite inhibiting.
I've got my elderly nan at home and I'm coming here, I could be bringing that back home to her.
But experts say we can all do our bit to ease the strain on the NHS.
Is make sure that those who can look after themselves and don't need medical intervention, don't go to the GP or don't go to the hospital, just rest at home, take plenty of fluids and paracetamol and try not to overload the system.
A system which is dealing with record levels of winter viruses, and the worst could be yet to come. Alison Earle, BBC News.